guys. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. My name is Joy and this is NX Joy. It's been a while since I've filmed and I've really missed filming. I've been just kind of going through it. But anyways, enough about me. This reading is for you. And we have 3 different crystals to choose from today. But before we get into the selection, again, I just want to say thank you for all my subscribers and commenters. You guys are the best. It really helps me and pushes me through my day and confirms that this is what I should be doing because this is one of my passions and I really love it. Anyways, I'll get you set up on your piles and I'll explain the reading afterwards. So anyway, so pile selection. We have 3 crystals today. If this is your crystal, this is crystal pile 1. It's a morganite. This is pile 2. This is picture jasper. And this is pile 3 with selenite. Yeah, okay, so today's reading, we're just going to dive into the new beginnings that are taking place for you today. And it's still going to be a little bit of a free form because I've just not really had the time, unfortunately, to prepare a lot, but I still really wanted to do and get these messages out to you. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. If you chose the morganite stone, then this is your pile. So I've used this stone quite frequently whenever I was going through heartbreak or I was going through just turbulent times in my relationships especially. So when it comes to new beginnings, because this stone is used as angelic protection, especially when it comes to recalling past loved ones and past relationships. So yeah, that's probably what your new beginning is centered around. Yeah, that sounds like you. If you're going through either a tumultuous time when in regards to love, or you are starting a new relationship right now, then this is your reading. I'm going to be a bit slower today, so I apologize. I'm just very low energy with all that's gone on in my life and all that's been happening. Yeah, okay. So Divine Source, please tune us into pile 1 and their energies on the new beginnings that they're going through. Okay, we're not using these ones yet. Oh, okay. We're gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna shuffle through. Okay. Now we're gonna see Divine Source. What is pile 1's new beginning? Oh, thank you. And as I say that, the Lovers pulls out, so I'm not even surprised. Let's see what this card is. Judgment. Yeah, okay, so although this deck is usually used as just upright cards, we are leaving it in reverse today just to get more clear messages. So the fact that you have the Lovers upright is interesting, pairing it with Judgment in reverse, because it's not like So the message I get so far is that you might be putting someone on a pedestal, and that's okay. We all do it when we're in love, you know? We're always like, we love to love, and sometimes it's really easy to put someone on a pedestal. But right now, your new beginning revolves around seeing them for who they are and just kind of clearing out any misconceptions or false pretenses you may have about this person. You might have gone through some times where you and this person have made really entrenching memories where it's kind of etched, sketched in your mind that those memories can't ever be erased. But this is just a reminder that although there may have been those memories in place, it's always good to bring yourself to good judgment, especially when it comes to finances, because you might be ending up spending a lot of money on them because you put them on a pedestal and you want the best for them and you want to see the relationship thrive, and that's totally fair. It's just a reminder to just listen to your intuition and listen to your heart, but also listen to your mind when it comes to how you go about this relationship and how you go about feeding it. There are different forms of love, and gift giving is definitely one of them, and monetary providing is definitely one of them, but there are other ways too, like physical affection, which I think is really necessary. And if you're long distance, that's a little harder, so maybe quality time's really good, FaceTiming, Skyping, having some time to just set aside and prioritizing each other. Yeah. But as you can see in both of these cards, the clouds are clearing. So anything that's been going on when it comes to the matters of the heart, any bad times, any tumultuous times, will be cleared. And soon enough, everything will be okay. You do have quite the heavy angelic protection when it comes to you right now, especially with that if you chose the Morganite, because that's angelic protection, but also because of this angel heralding in the background. It just really resonates when it comes to having guidance from unseen realms there to protect you and your heart for whatever you're going through. Can I have more details? Thanks. Knight of Coins. Okay. We're actually gonna move to the bottom. I hope you can see this. Okay. So the Knight of Coins usually refers to a person in your life that's a hard worker, someone who's really focused on material wealth and material gain. And if that's not someone in your life, then this is probably you. So take that as it resonates, because this is a general reading. I can't necessarily pinpoint who's who, just because again, it's going to resonate differently for different people. But it's either your partner is very dedicated to their work or you're very dedicated to your work. And having that sense of security and stability when it comes to finances, and having that be one of the ways where love and affection is shown easier. Like we were talking about earlier with finances, and like, you know, it's easy to put someone on a pedestal and like then, you know, like spend on them and stuff. Or maybe they're doing that to you where like they put you on a pedestal and they're spending a lot on you. And the third scenario I'm getting is that whoever is in your life may be really focused and concentrated on work right now, but that's their priorities will shift and they will recognize how valuable the relationship is and how much time and effort is actually needed in order to sustain this relationship. So again, I have 3 different types of groups right now. Take that as it resonates. Okay, so we're just gonna we're just gonna move forward when it comes to different cards. And I really want to focus on you and your new beginning, you know? So Divine Source, please drop me into pile 1 and their new beginning. What messages should pile 1 know about their new beginning? Cool. Eclipse in Aquarius. Your deeper resolve rises. Awakening. Which I love. I love that because we're talking about how the clouds are clearing. So when it comes to your relationships, that's definitely a confirmation message that any kind of tumultuous fights or any like harsh times in the relationship, they'll soon be clearing. Like, for example, if like you put them on a pedestal, then you're gonna have the ability to see them who they are. And if, you know, they put you on a pedestal and they're spending too much on you, they might switch up the ways in which they show affection to you and either spend more quality time or spend more physical time with you. Okay. Can I have one more card, please? Divine Source, just so pile 1 has a clear... Oh, thanks. Okay, I got 2 cards there, so we're gonna... Oh, thanks. Cool. Moon in Virgo, contentment. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. So it seems like right now... this will really help your health when it comes to emotional health and physical health especially. It's said that loneliness is like smoking a pack a day. When someone's lonely, it's like it's as bad as smoking a pack a day. Like, so having that comfort in your relationship is really going to help you not only emotionally but like mentally and physically, and it's going to give you the satisfaction with life. It's going to give you this feeling of contentment, and I'm definitely feeling emotionally it's going to make you like a lot more stable with regards to this person. Like the clouds will be clearing and you and this person will come to a greater understanding. And that's what your new beginning is really based off of, like how you go about your relationship with this person. Again, like it's either they're gonna start prioritizing the relationship more and putting in more effort, or you're gonna be doing that But regardless, one of the two of you will be switching up the ways in which you show and receive love. So yeah, there's going to be more than just the monetary aspect when it comes to showing and receiving love. That's the new beginning for you. Just really sweet. It's nice to receive love in other ways. Like, it's nice to like get gifts and everything, but it's also nice to like have physical affection. Like, gentle touch is actually a healing property. I remember seeing it in a documentary, like pretty sure it was a Danish documentary, noting how gentle touch is literally healing for the body. And gentle touch means just like rubbing someone's back or like giving a hug or like stuff like that. Those things are really important to health when it comes to living and being a human being. Okay. Aw, you guys got grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Okay. Okay. You have camel, preserve, and you will overcome. Oh, sorry, did I say preserve? That says persevere. That's my bad. Persevere, and you will overcome problems. So, wow, these are just really confirmation messages on what we've just been talking about. So, everything with your relationship, the new beginning you're having is that in your relationship, whatever's going on, like that might be distressing or making you feel like not in the best place, you will overcome that. You and your significant other will overcome that. And you will both be able to change the ways in which you receive and give love to each other. And it's going to be more on the basis of spending time together and having physical quality time together. Yeah, okay. Well, that's the message I have for you today, Pile 1, my bundles of joy. It was really nice coming back and saying hi and doing this because this is what I truly love doing. And yeah, I'm just kind of going through it anyways. So your new beginning is really in regards to your relationships. Things will work out. Don't worry. And although I say this as a reader, just to be clear, they will work out because you and that person will put in the effort. Because communication is super important when it comes to a relationship. You can't just bank on me telling you, oh, things will work out. You have to make it happen. And I just have to remind you of that because as someone who constantly watches videos myself, I sometimes forget to put my advice into practice or put my readers' advice into practice. So nothing changes unless you change, and nothing changes without the effort and communication involved in discussing the ways in which you want the relationship to go. You know, if you're having a bad time right now, like having a nice talk to be like, hey, other than gifts, can we cuddle more, or can we go out more? Like, the conversation will go a lot better than you think it would. It'll go a lot smoother than you think it might. And yeah, this will really help when it comes to your emotional well-being and your mental well-being. Yeah, okay. Okay, goodbye, my loves. I'm wishing you the best with you and your partner or partners, depending on how you like to go about love. I hope to see you at my channel soon. If you'd like to, please subscribe or like the video. It really helps a lot. Take care, my bundle of joy. Much love. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose this picture, Jasper, then this is your reading. So Picture Jasper is supposed to help a lot with creativity as well as professional life, and if it's used inside the home, it's really something that brings a sense of comfort and safety to the person who owns Picture Jasper. So I have a feeling that it's going to be in regards to your work life, that your new beginning is occurring, and what's happening in your life right now is really focused and centered on work. So if that sounds like you, then this is your reading. Okay. Divine Source, please tap me into pile 2, Picture Jasper pile, when it comes to their new beginning. I like how the sun wants to pop up, so. Have you ever heard the song that's like, and the sun will come out tomorrow, bet your bottoms out tomorrow, there'll be sun. Yeah, so interesting that these pictures want to show themselves today. Oh, this the world again. So you might be at a completion stage when it comes to work, or where you are at work. Oh, it fell that way, so we're gonna keep it that way for now. We'll turn it up right once the messages come through. Divine Source, please tap me into pile number 1. Oh, did I say pile 1? Please, yeah, okay, that makes sense to why, like. Okay. We're gonna do this again. If they come out, then they come out. But we're gonna really clear that. And right now, I'm not taking any cards until I speak out loud what's going on. So, Divine Source, please tap me into pile 2, the lovely pile 2s, and what they're going through when it comes to the new beginning. Don't you love that? Don't you love that? Okay, so I'm getting the message just to focus on these cards for now. Let's put the Empress in the middle and turn it up right. Okay, so you, my dear, are obviously the Empress. Reading is focused and centered on you, but you may be feeling pretty like down right now. This is probably my pile. Anyways, because things in your material life aren't going as planned, and you might feel like you're not emotionally fulfilled. See how like in this picture she has 4 cups and she has 1 in her hand and 3 of them like at her side. Okay, she doesn't have 1 in her hand. She has like someone trying to give her 1 cup, and then she's not even paying attention to the other 3 cups that like she already has. That feels like me right now. Anyways, so you may not feel emotionally fulfilled, and you may have your head up in the clouds when it comes to your work and your career path right now. But there's supposed to be a very big new beginning for you that is supposed to lead you to abundance, to wealth, to success in any form that you find successful. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting a message. I can turn them up right now. So as of right now, like, you may feel like what you're doing is not where you're supposed to be, and I'm here to tell you that's true. I'm here to tell you that your passion is where you're supposed to be. And I'm getting super emotional. I apologize. Because this is my reading, and I've been personally having a really hard time just like getting through the motions of the day, because I feel like I have to make money and not pursue the things that I love, and it hurts my soul. But this is just a gentle reminder that you have a choice this lifetime, and you have the ability to stick to what you love, and just a reminder to pay attention to what's around you, and pay attention to the emotional stability that can be around you. Like, she has 3 cups already. She already has 3 cups. But like, she's not even paying attention to it. And like, sure, there's another cup being offered to her, but she's not even paying attention to that. So the message that I have for you is focus on where you want to focus on, and don't keep your head up in the clouds and your mental energy, because I know it's really easy to get caught up in the drama and the fiascos of life, and the fact that life might not be going the way you want it to be right now. Like, most of my viewership is around my age, like, which is like the 25 to 32-ish range. So this time in our lives is supposed to, and if you're not in this range, that's totally cool. Like, this either means like you're just going through it like with the rest of us, but I only highlight that range of period because this is a time of Saturn returns for most people, and with Saturn returns comes the idea of being able to pursue what you're supposed to do here on Earth, and really getting to know who you are as an individual and how that relates to your career and how you make money. And so a big message for you I have is to keep persevering and to remember who you are. Because you know what you love. Don't get distracted too much by the drama around you. Focus on what is coming, because what's coming is something beautiful and big. And because you are the Empress, you naturally will always attract abundance. You naturally will attract all that's needed to you, because you will always be taken care of by the world. Yeah. And times might be rough right now, and times might be really hard on you right now, but it's okay, because you'll get through this. Just realign your focus, because that's what's necessary for you. Yeah, if I can get one more card, please. Divine Source. Thank you. The Hierophant. Use your intuition. It's like your best friend. It's all you got in this world, you know, and like, if something's throwing you off about your work situation, then really listen to that, because you know what you need in your life, and you know what's going to make you the happiest and most fulfilled, and that will bring you the community that you need the most. There might be a sense of security that you need in your job right now, but I'm just here to remind you to slow down and be grateful for what you have. And if you have the opportunity to go after what you want to in life, then take it, because it's a rare opportunity. We don't have a lot of time, but we do have a lot of opportunities to change things. And if you're really feeling called to, if your intuition's really being pulled to be like, no, I really want to just follow my passions. I really want to look after what I love and do what I need to do on this earth, then do it. Because I know making money is probably a really big worry on you right now, and as it should be, because there's a lot of stuff when it comes to making money. And like, obviously if you have bills to pay, then this is not your reading. If you have financial responsibilities, like taking care of other people, this is not your reading, because like, this is for those who have an opportunity to take their passion back, and who are in a financially secure enough position to be fed, to be housed, to have time and space for order for you to grow whatever you need to grow in your life. Okay. Divine Source, can I please have 2 cards for the Pile 2 collective on their new beginnings? What is their new beginnings when it comes to Pile 2? What should they know? What should Pile 2 know about their new beginnings? Okay. What should Pile 2 know about their new beginnings? Okay. Thank you, Fire Spirit. What should Pile 2 know about their new beginnings? Yeah, and it just seems like there's been like a huge block for you for a long time now, and you've been kind of stuck in this area of, should I stay or should I go? And like, should I do something? Or like, okay. Yeah. But this is a confirmation, because you have Eclipse in Taurus, a change of heart, reevaluation, as well as Sun in Gemini, communications, hone your negotiation and relationship skills. So when it comes to, say you have 2 options when it comes to your job right now. You can either be in a position that you know you love, but doesn't make you like as much money, if any money at all, or you can go to a job that pays you better, but you're not really interested in it. Emotionally, it's not as fulfilling as well. If you have that choice right now, what Source Divine is really coming through is to reevaluate and go with what your heart wants and what your passions are. And you might need to have some communication or talks with your loved ones, or who you live with, or anyone who's really affected by you earning income, really, and really negotiate like what you can do in order for you to follow your passions, because that's what Spirit really wants you to do. And like, it's such a hard message to say, because it's like, I don't want to put anyone out or make anyone feel like they're going to be homeless, or they won't be able to put food on the table, or like anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. Like, obviously use a level head. Like, if you legitimately cannot quit your job for your passion, then don't. Please don't, because having a baseline of security is very important. But if you are in the position of being able to have food provided for you and a safe place to live and a secure place to do your passion and your work that you really love to do, then please sit down with your loved ones and really express that to them and really take up space when it comes to letting them know how you feel, because it's really important. It's really important right now. Yeah, okay. Divine Source, please tap me to pile 2. That's not what I want. I haven't even shuffled yet. You have love. Divine Source, please tap me into pile 2. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cry so much during this reading because I've just been going through it. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm sniffling a lot. It's just, yeah. So at the center of this reading, it's a reminder to do what you love and have passion for your life and to focus on what you love, because you have protection from friends, from loved ones, from Divine Source to get you where you need to go. And you will slowly but surely get ahead, and you will make it to where you need to make it. Yeah. So your new beginning lies in you really choosing your heart. If you have the opportunity to follow your dreams and follow what you love to do, know that you are protected and you have this opportunity for a reason, so take it. Don't worry about money. Don't stress about survival skills, because if you are stressing about it, please talk to your loved ones, please talk to your friends, please talk to anyone you need to talk about in order for you to get your footing and in order for you to feel secure and safe with going ahead and pursuing what you love to do and focusing on what you love to do. Don't continue to be this 4 of Cups head in the clouds, be able to be decisive, be able to focus on what you need to in order for you to be fulfilled emotionally, so that you can really have this abundance and have this cultivation and manifestation skills like you need to, because there are going to be good and bad days when it comes to what you love, but and any type of work you do, there are going to be good and bad days, but it gets easier when you love what you do, you'll be able to show up for something you love. You'll be able to have a more satisfying life and a better quality of life doing what you love, rather than doing what just makes you money. Yeah. Okay. That's the message I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you make the decision that really calls to you and your intuition and your love of life, because you are protected, and Divine Source, as well as I, believe in you for wherever you need to get to. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Pile 3. If you like this video, please subscribe, or obviously like this video. It really helps a lot. Comment down below if you feel like it, and I'm sending you so much abundance and will strength and part when it comes to your decisions. Yeah, I really urge you to take this new beginning and take this opportunity to start anew, to follow what you need to in your professional life that really brings you joy and passion. It will bring you prosperity. Even though you might not see it yet, it will. Slowly but surely it will. Yeah, okay. Take care. I love you lots. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the selenite crystal, then this is your reading. So today we're talking about new beginnings, and selenite is a crystal that promotes peace and calm. It helps elevate your spirit, it blocks negative energy, as well as promotes connection and camaraderie. It's a very effective space cleanser, and it usually is used to cleanse a lot of different other stones. So this might be my spiritual pile. This feels like you're going through a new beginning. You might be going through an awakening when it comes to who you are and how you identify and how you go about the way you do in the world. And it might be something that you really wanted to step into, and you have a lot of protection on your side when it comes to clearing out a lot of the past. And it just comes, I haven't gone into specifics yet when it comes to like what that means, clearing out what past, what's like with relationships, with, it seems like clearing out the past of your old self and who you identify as mostly. So yeah, if that sounds like you, then this is your pile. Okay. So what is pile 3's new beginnings? What is pile 3's new beginnings? There's no, this just really says it all for me. Like when it comes to like awakenings, especially, that's like the card. Yeah, okay, so that's clear. That's really clear. So like I was saying earlier, what I already like immediately picked up from your pile and this stone specifically is that you were clearing out your old self. You are literally putting to rest and transforming when it comes to yourself, and you're taking the time to really be with yourself, self-care, really taking a more introverted side of yourself, like being alone, being to yourself in order for you to relish and for you to get to know yourself better. You're basically redating yourself, and when it comes to this new beginning, you are releasing all of your old habits and traits that no longer serve you. You might be releasing a lot of ego, especially right now, when it comes to how you go about in the world. You have a better discernment of your 3 selves. You have a better discernment when your ego is speaking to you versus when your higher self is speaking to you, versus when your more subconscious self is speaking to you. You have a better time being able to discern which one you should use and which one you should operate in order for you to make the right decisions for yourself. And you're really transforming yourself, because other than acting in one way, just acting purely out of ego, you are able to really understand that there's more to life than what we just see, and you're able to craft your identity and learn more about yourself and dive deeper into who you are as a person. You might be looking into astrology quite heavily right now, or doing a lot of numerology stuff. when it comes to understanding yourself. And I'm also getting you're probably doing a lot of dream work, a lot of subconscious work. So for you to move and navigate life right now, you're really taking the time to get to know yourself and get to know that which voice is speaking to you and how you can go about choosing where you want to go in life. Okay. Divine Source, can I please have 2 cards in regards to pile 3 and their new beginning? Can I get some more information of pile 3 and their new beginning? How is pile 3's new beginning? Can I get more information on the new beginning, please? Okay, last shuffle before I switch. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I heard like state of mind in my head, like I want to be like this all the time. A little jiffy with a state of mind or something like that. I forget what song this is, but like it seems like you're really having an easier time when it comes to discernment and understanding who you are, and having a better time when it comes to understanding how to put yourself in a better state of mind. That's a wonderful new beginning. Like, yes, go you. Okay, so can I have... Oh, yeah, that was easier. Can I have some more information for pile 3 when it comes to their new beginning? Okay. You're the only pile that has this deck. It was really called, it is what it is. I'm getting a lot of numerology. So yeah, you guys might be really in a numerological state for what it is. Like getting to know yourself a lot more and your creativity is a lot more. There's a lot of orange as well in this pile. So you might be really balancing out, but like it's like a yellowy orange, so it's like you're balancing out your sacral and your solar plexus right now. So these are from the Dream Decoder deck, so we're just diving into your subconscious a little bit. So musical instruments, anything to do with music in a dream generally has positive associations. Music evokes emotion, so to hear it in a dream connects you with the flow of your inner life. Of course, if the music is dissonant, your attention is being drawn to emotional discord. A beautiful melody suggests the opposite. If you dream of performing music, the instrument may be significant. The black and white keys of a piano suggest seeing things clearly, or perhaps a need for you to find harmony. Okay, singing in a dream is a symbol of joyful self-expression and may reflect a desire to be more creative. Murder. If you dream of a murder, this may symbolize an aspect of yourself that's not being expressed. But yeah, that really just goes along with the death card in terms of you transforming and you now having this new beginning so that you can express things that you couldn't before. Like any repressed ways of being, say like you really liked fashion, but like everyone around you really didn't give a fuck. Like all they wanted to wear is sweats and comfy clothes, and you were really someone who liked to experiment with different outfits and new ideas. Like you'll be able to do that now. You're going to say fuck it to these other people and really come into your own and not care what they think. You're just going to do it because you love to do it. And that's how you're transforming. Being at school, dreams of being a pupil at school or some other place of learning is usually related to lessons you need to learn in your waking life. Perhaps a basic principle or skill you've forgotten. There may be an opportunity to learn something new that you've either missed or need to pay more attention to. Have you learned from past mistakes, or are you repeating them over and over? If you're a child in the dream, this suggests that you need to bring some childlike simplicity. Complications your waking life might not be as difficult. If you're a teacher, a mentor, or lecturer, that means you need to be your own guide and inspiration. Perhaps the answers you're seeking can't be found by asking other people. True guidance must come from within. So yeah, these cards really just like yeah, it's probably why this came out first too. These cards really just encompass what we've been saying. You've just been transforming and learning more about yourself, and you basically are just in a new beginning where you can date yourself. And one thing that might be very helpful for you right now is tapping into music and kind of uncoding and analyzing the music that you're currently listening to. That's always fun. And just kind of going through the lyrics of those songs to see if they resonate and what lyrics resonate the most with you and how that's relevant in your life. But if you're listening to things that are non-lyrical, that are instrumental, then maybe just tap into how the emotions play out through that song, you know. Are you listening to dramatic classical? Do you want to be dramatic right now? Or are you listening to jazz because you kind of need a more peaceful, soothing, focused area in your life? Like, these are some ways you can analyze your music and really get to know yourself on a deeper level. Okay. Last messages. What is pile 3's new beginning? Rabbit. What is pile 3's new beginnings? Okay, not these ones. Was I expecting the rabbit? Not really. Not at all, to be honest. Not at all. I'm just going to leave that there. What is pile 3's new beginnings? Okay, cool. Oh, that's nice. That's sweet. That's really sweet. Astral house happiness. Interesting. Okay, cool. So when it comes to your new beginnings, you may be transforming in a way where you care less about like sexual matters, because this rabbit came up, too much concern with sexual matters. That part of you is probably dying right now. Your need for validation from others, for physical validation or sexual healing, might be coming to a close right now, and you might have gotten your fill, which good for you. Good for you. We all go through those phases, and if you're asexual, obviously you don't go through this phase, but like for those who are sexual, having time to sexually heal from trauma and having time to really get to know your own sexuality is very important to who you identify as, right? So like, because you've kind of gone through that stage and you kind of now understand yourself better on that level, you will be afforded happiness and you will be afforded time to yourself so that you can really learn the lessons that you need to and learn more about what you need to be learning about. Like, for example, having time other than spending time by visiting others. Sorry, I find the new slang so stupid. But yeah, having time to just like sexually pursue other people, you might use that and focus it more on yourself and use that to be like, oh no, I want to just kind of know and date myself. You know, I want to just like take the time to really just be by myself and like get to know what I like and do the things that I want to do without the approval of anyone, especially any sexual partner. And this will forward you so much more happiness than than you've had for a while. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, so the Three of Wands upright usually is more about like going out into the world and making your own luck. And so the fact that it's reversed right now is just a confirmation that you're going within. Other than seeking validation from outside and from other people, you're really going within and getting to validate your own self. Yeah. The old you is dying so that this new you is being rebirthed. That's your new beginning right now, pile 3, and I think that's amazing for you. I'm so proud of you. Awakenings are a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of time spent to yourself. So, yeah. But remember, you're in your prime and you're doing what you need to in order to really understand yourself and to really have freedom for yourself. And I think that's amazing. Other than just sticking to what other people think of you, you are someone who is going inwards and understanding that how you think of yourself is way more important than what other people think of you. Especially sexual partners, especially like anyone you're trying to pursue, you know? Like, of course, like their opinion of you matters to some degree, but you're now learning, you've completed that lesson and now understand that like you can just be yourself and it's good that you're yourself and you're really being comfortable in yourself. Like that's your new beginning and we're fucking here for it. Yeah, okay, go you. The old you is dying. You're really transforming. You're really not giving a fuck about what other people think of you, and you're really just focusing on you. And again, one way to really do that well is to look inwards and analyze yourself and your emotions, especially. Learn the lessons of emotional stability. Yeah. Okay. So these were your messages, pile 3. This was really fun to read, and I'm really glad because pile 2 was really heavy, and that was my pile. So I'm really hoping to get to this area. Yeah. If you like the video, please like it. Subscribe if you'd like to be a bundle of joy. Yeah, which is something you'll already get to, so don't even worry about that. And I hope to see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.